Bum, ba-da-ba.
Good morning, and thanks for being with us here on San Diego Living. We are excited to welcome back AmyK for another segment of Biz Buzz in business. You always want to build a profit, but Amy says it's important to also focus on nonprofit giving. And good to have you on today.
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, you brought some wonderful guests with you today. We've got Peggy Kidd, and we have Matt Dorigo. And you guys are with some wonderful organizations. We'll talk about that in a second. But this is such a tough economy, Amy, and getting people to, give anything is tough. And then how do you make the money stretch farther?
Especially in tough times, it's all about leveraging positive power. It's the power of, obviously, financial resources, but it's also the power of people's passions, the power of connections, and of course the collective brain power. And a great example for why we brought Peggy Kidd and Matt is that they're experts at leveraging that power inside nonprofits.
Well, Peggy, it's amazing. The group that you're with, San Diego Social Ventures, I learn something new on the show every day. You are hired to help nonprofits turn a profit and just stay in business.
We are. We are unique in that we take a business approach to helping nonprofits. So we invest in good organizations. We find a strong executive director like Matt, and we infuse them with human capital. So we'll help build a strategic plan. We might do a marketing segmentation and analysis, an entire marketing campaign. We might do a capital campaign for junior achievement. So we can help them do what they do so they can serve more kids, and that's really what makes us so successful.
And Matt is a great example. Matt, you have an organization that you founded, Arts, or A Reason to Survive, and your organization is crucial to give hope to some really important kids.
Right, like our name says, we believe that the arts, whether it's the visual, performing, or literary arts, give kids a reason to survive major struggles or adversities they're facing. So we work with kids who are terminally and chronically ill, abused and neglected, homeless, physically and mentally challenged. And what we do is we use the arts as a vehicle to create positive change in their lives.
So what kind of tips, Peggy, were you able to give Matt? And Matt, how have you implemented those into your business?
Right now we're helping with business operations. We have a fundraising support team that's helping Matt. We're taking a look at the P&L, taking a look at HR structure.
Yeah, I mean, we just started our relationship July 1st. And so prior to that, we worked for a few months on an annual plan. What do we want to accomplish in the next year? And for us, we're at a really important stage of growth. We were 8 years old, and we're really trying to take things to the next level in this uncertain environment. So we're using them in many different capacities.
So Amy, you see this, and I mean, you've brought in these experts that are keeping our nonprofits thriving here in our community. And they are doing great things, but they also are a business. So the bottom line is, if they can't stay in business, they can't help all the wonderful kids that need the help.
Business or nonprofit, you need to make your dollar go as far as you can. And one of the things that San Diego Social Venture Partners is great about is making $1 equal to 9. Because we know that, especially in nonprofits, it's far more than writing a check. And obviously, a formula for success in nonprofit involves more than just one person.
It really takes a community, it takes a village, and just to brag a little bit about Matt, is a very, very famous person has taken an amazing interest in your organization. A little person by the name of Angelina Jolie. Maybe you've heard of her.
Correct. Yeah, she's not directly involved, but what she's doing is creating a documentary profiling 4 women of courage and resilience in the world. And one of our students, Innocente, was chosen to be profiled, and she's got an amazing story. She's 15 years old, been abused, neglected, been homeless for over half of her life, and they're looking for a young girl who's using art and creativity to overcome and kind of work her way through her struggles. And so they met Innocente and they fell in love with her, so she'll be part of that documentary.
Matt, thank you so much for sharing the wonderful stories that you have and doing the work that you do. And without great people like Peggy and your organization, Matt wouldn't be able to serve the community.
Right.
So, Amy, gosh, bottom line, whether you're nonprofit, whether you're, trying to make a dollar in this tough economy, we're all having the same goal.
Yes, and it comes back to collective resources. So really finding the right people with the right talents, and of course, writing checks are very helpful for donations, but it's also about getting involved, becoming a partner in San Diego Social Venture Partners like we are, becoming part of a board or volunteering. So at the end of the day, it's really just about getting involved.
Right. Well, AmyK, thank you so much, and Peggy Kidd and Matt Dorigo, wonderful to have you on. Hey, and we know that other people want to hear more success stories, and we want them to be able to get in touch with all of you. So to maximize charitable giving, you can get in touch with these great people. San Diego Social Venture Partners, there's their number. And if you want to get in touch with Matt, maybe he'll share some personal Angelina Jolie stories with you if you're lucky. There's his information. And AmyK with the Biz Buzz. We want to hear all about your successful stories, and Amy can feature and highlight some more wonderful entrepreneurs and nonprofit makers here in San Diego.
Thanks
Great to have you guys on.
Nice being here.
San Diego Living is back right after this.